Sofia Vergara underwent a major transformation to play real-life Colombian drug lord Griselda Blanco in her new Netflix limited series. Sofia wore a prosthetic forehead to cover her eyebrows, which were thinner for the series. She also wore 5 different wigs and false teeth. Here is a look at the real woman, who was a notorious Colombian drug lord in the 70s and 80s. She was arrested in 1985 and spent nearly 20 years in prison and was later gunned down in Colombia in 2012. But Griselda's son isn't too happy about the series. He's suing Netflix and Sofia over the unauthorized use of the likeness and identity of his family. He's seeking damages exceeding $50,000, mainly because he wants to publish his own book about his mother. So do you think he has a case?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, just by all the examples we've been seeing, especially like Richard Simmons in the spotlight right now for doing that. I don't think he's going to win. I understand he wants the rights because it's his mother, and I get all that, but we've just seen so many examples of other people writing books or movies or likenesses on Lifetime, and I don't like it personally, but there's nothing in the law that says you can't do it as of now. But getting back to that story, you guys could touch on that a little bit. This woman I know about, I watch all the old drug lords and crime lords and mob bosses. This woman, a lot of people don't know about, and she was ruthless. Very ruthless. So I wonder how they're going to depict her, if they're going to be as ruthless as she really was, or if they're going to spin it kind of like that Pablo Escobar story that we saw. You know, you almost have heart for him in some way, and he was very much ruthless in his own right. But this woman, there are some stories that people haven't heard that I can't even talk about on television that I've heard about her. So I wonder, I'm excited to watch it and see how Sofia Vergara is going to play her.
Oh, I think she's literally the perfect person to do it. I think she's so underrated, and I think she's going to do an absolutely stellar job. And I understand where her son is coming from, because obviously if it was a very personal story, one that he's hoping to get finances from. He's not the first and the last family member to be put in that boat, but none of them have ever won, let's be honest. So obviously, even looking at the royal family, Diana being depicted by her butler or her son saying, we don't want this being released, it still happened, and that's the royal family. More recently, we've got like Pamela Anderson on Hulu, who said, my life was literally ruined and I give no consent to this whatsoever. Hulu still ran the story.
And it was a stolen
personal information. So there's no way. I don't think he's got a case here at all. But I think he should see the positive in this, because I'll be honest, I don't know much about the mob, the mafia, this lady. I only heard about this because of Sofia, and I really, really like her work, and I think she's incredible. So to me, that would bring it. If I was him, the son, I'd be thinking, this is going to bring so many more eyeballs to my story, the first-hand, the autobiography, this was my mother, my growing up story. I think it'll sell more copies because of it.
Good point.
Well, I feel bad. I want to see it.
I do.
I mean, actually, I don't feel bad. I want to see it.
No.
Like, I really do want to see it.
It's really the same conversation we have with Dahmer as well. These dark, terrible things. You don't want to play on these families. These people's families are still alive. You don't want to see people dressed as the guy that killed your brother. But at the same time, we do have a curiosity, morbid curiosity. So I get it.
Absolutely. Let's talk about milestone birthdays, because Jeff Bezos celebrated his last weekend. He and his fiancée, Lauren Sanchez, held his 60th birthday party at their Beverly Hills mansion on Saturday. There was a space theme and a strict no gifts policy. I do appreciate that. Guests included singer Jewel, who posed with Lauren in red, and Paris Hilton, who wore this white dress covered in stars. But Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom took the theme to heart and dressed up as aliens. She had prosthetic feelers coming out of her forehead, but not everyone likes to throw a big birthday bash for their landmark birthday. Samuel L. Jackson turned 75 last month. He said he had a nice sushi dinner and went to sleep. Tiffany Thiessen posed on her bed with just a sheet to celebrate turning 50 on Tuesday. She looks great. And Christy Brinkley, who turns 70 next month, said she is just letting her face be for now. Well, yes, of course, Christy, let it be. Let it be, okay?
Do you guys celebrate milestone birthdays? Are you big? I'm like, have some crab legs with my family. And
that sounds good. Yeah. That sounds delish.
You
never celebrated a milestone birthday in my life. Not my 18th, 21st, my 30th, no.
Yeah.
Never.
I never.
It's not really been something that I've had a surprise birthday thrown for me, which was awesome, but I've never really been one that's like, woo, let's party me up. Yeah.
If today was your birthday, would you tell people?
I would probably do something with the people I care about the most, and that would be it.
Yeah.
I get it.
We're not here for very long, so I do believe in celebrating milestone birthdays.
We need to get to the other side of the coin. That would be one Miss Erica Cobb.
As the daughter of a mortician, I'm going to say we don't get very many years here, but I like throwing them for other people. I threw a big birthday party for my husband for his 40th birthday. Yeah, I mean, it's like you get so few reasons to get your family and the people that you love the most together that celebrating life is, I mean, it's precious.
You're right.
Yeah.